Well, Fianna Fail's position, and it was discussed at the parliamentary party last Tuesday week, was that Hall's Cross shouldn't be closed, that there was a track that was making money and that it shouldn't be closed, and that the board should come forward with proposals as to how they were going to reduce the debt. But the closure of Hall's Cross shouldn't be one of those proposals.
And can Fianna Fail do something at this stage, or are you doing something?
Well, as I said, the board is the board in Ghana is run by the board. The board make their decisions. Now, I was talking to John Curran there, who's a TD in Dublin, and we're going to try and raise it next week as a topical issue, and bring it up to how was this decision taken? Was all rules of governance taken? Like my understanding is the board of Hall's Cross track itself weren't informed that the track was closing. So there has to be question marks there as how the board took the decision, and it seemed it was taken. My understanding is as well that greyhound owners in Dublin met Dr. Sean Brady the previous week, and he assured them that the track wasn't under any threat of immediate closure, and after pickets were removed off of Shelburne Park, that there would be at least 12 months more racing there. And the following Monday morning the track was closed. So I think there's a lot of questions to be asked about the manner in which the decision was taken and the corporate governance of the decision. And we have tracks under pressure. I'm involved in a track myself. I'm a director of a track down the country in Thurles, and we find it hard to keep going. There's no point in saying we don't. The recession has hit hard into the industry, and we need proposals going forward that's going to get more people through the turnstile and promote the industry. We have this SIS deal that's coming on track, and I think that can be a great revenue source for the industry. And I think that has to be promoted and more done. Like you look across the water to the UK, a lot of tracks in London have closed, and that has been a loss to us as well for the sale of dogs. So there is issues in the industry. There's no point in putting our heads in the sand and saying there's not issues. There is issues there. But I think closing the track in here in the middle of Dublin that was making money wasn't the way to get the issues resolved.
And is Micheál Martin up to speed on this, or what's his view, or have you discussed it with him?
There has been no detailed discussion of the parliamentary matter, and Kevin O'Keefe raised it last week that our Fianna Fail stance was that the track would be kept open. As I said, a number of our TDs are going to put down a topical issue next week, so hopefully we'll get that onto the floor of the Dáil. The chairman and the chief executive and members of the board are due to appear in front of the Joint Oireachtas Committee in the near future. So that will be a forum. I'm understanding to be the first week of March. Now, don't tie me in stone to that, but 'tis that kind of a time frame. 'Tis in early March anyway. So that will be a serious forum to question how these decisions were taken and how the decisions were done. And that would be a mechanism to try and get answers.